All right, Holden, thank you very much. 1 year ago today, Oregon was caught right in the middle of a devastating ice storm that brought life in many communities to a freezing halt. Reporter Joey Vaca spoke with city officials and local utilities to look back on the event 1 year later.
1 year ago, these roads looked very different, covered in inches of ice with cars frozen in their tracks. And while the ice may be melted now, we're still feeling the impacts of last year's ice storm. Marion Suter-Barnes with Eugene Public Works says this event cost the city around $1.6 million, and they're just now finishing up cleanup. But while costs add up, she says FEMA just reimbursed the city last summer for the 2019 storm.
And having to budget for more and more expectation of those storms and our crews to be able to handle those, there is that sort of cumulative effect, especially when you know it's going to be 5 years until you're reimbursed for only just a portion of the money that it costs the city to mitigate those.
Robin Smith with the Eugene Water and Electric Board says in the storm, 250 EWEB staff worked 2 weeks straight, with crews working 16-hour shifts to restore power. But she was also one of those in town without power.
EWEB staff are also part of the community, and so we would be going to work, some of us, and working on this storm response, but then at the end of the day we came home to dark houses, cold houses, and so we really all came together, and I think that was a beautiful thing.
Ben Gibson with the city of Springfield says a storm that puts an entire region offline can also create unique challenges for people outside the community.
When we get into an event such as this, we might reach out to our neighboring communities for assistance. In this case, you have to reach out a little bit further because, your neighbors to the south and north, east, west, they're also impacted. And so we have to reach out further for assistance from other agencies.
Officials say a storm like last year's can teach people to prepare themselves, even if they weren't impacted this time. In Springfield, I'm Joey Vaca reporting.